Welcome back to Soft Spoken English, the place where we learn English through heart-touching and real-life stories. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Soft Spoken English.
Hello, my friend. Welcome back to Soft Spoken English, your calm space to learn English slowly, naturally, and confidently. Today, we are going to talk about something very important for so many people. English for job interviews. Maybe you are preparing for your first job. Maybe you already have a job, but you want to move to a better one. Or maybe you simply want to be ready, so that when the opportunity comes, you can say, "Yes, I am ready. I can do this." But let me ask you a question. Have you ever felt nervous before an interview? Your heart beats fast. Your hands feel cold. And in your mind, you think, what if they ask me something and I don't know the answer? What if I forget my words? What if my English is not good enough? If you have felt this, you are not alone. In fact, I remember a story about a young woman, let's call her Sarah. Sarah was a bright and hardworking person. She had studied well. She had the skills for the job. But she was very afraid of the interview, because it was in English. She told me, "Rishika, I can speak English a little, but in front of strangers, I forget everything. I panic." And I told her something that I am going to tell you today. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be prepared. You see, interviews are not about speaking like a native speaker. They are about expressing yourself clearly, showing your confidence, and communicating your value. Even if your grammar is not perfect. Even if you make small mistakes. If you can share your ideas clearly. If you can connect with the interviewer. You have a much higher chance of getting the job. So today, I am going to help you do that. We will go step by step. We will learn the important sentences you can use in an interview. We will do small role plays together, so you can hear how it sounds in real life. And we will make sure that when you walk into that interview room, you will feel calm, confident, and ready. So, take a deep breath with me. Inhale and exhale. Let's start. Why this topic matters. Many people lose job opportunities not because they are unqualified, but because they cannot express themselves well in English. Imagine this. Two people apply for the same job. Both have the same skills. Both have the same education. One person struggles to answer questions in English. The other person speaks simply, clearly, and with confidence. Who do you think will get the job? Most of the time, it's the second person. That's why, in this episode, I'm not just going to give you theory. We will practice. We will say the sentences together. We will prepare you not only in English, but also in confidence. Because language is only one part of the interview. The other part is your mindset. How to use this lesson. I want you to do 3 things as you listen. 1. Repeat after me when I give an example sentence. This will help you train your mouth to say the words naturally. 2. Imagine yourself in an interview room when I do a role play. Close your eyes, and picture yourself sitting across from the interviewer. 3. Write down the sentences you like, so you can practice them later. If you do these 3 things, you will get much more benefit from this lesson. Now, we will talk about what to do before the interview. How to prepare your answers. How to think in English. And how to make a good first impression from the moment you enter the room. But for now, remember, you don't have to speak like a native. You just have to speak clearly. Be polite. And show the best version of yourself. We will do this together. Let's go. Now that you understand the importance of preparation, let's go deeper. Let's talk about some of the most common job interview questions you will face, and how to answer them in clear, confident English. I'm not just going to tell you the questions. I'll also give you a sample answer, break it down into simple words, and show you how you can adapt it for yourself. 1. Tell me about yourself. This is almost always the first question. It's simple, but it's also tricky. Because if you're not ready, you might start talking too much. Or you might freeze and say too little. Tip: keep your answer short, professional, and focused on the job. Example answer: I'm an organized and detail-oriented professional with 3 years of experience in customer service. I enjoy helping customers solve problems, and I take pride in providing excellent service. In my last role, I helped improve customer satisfaction by 15%, and I'm excited to bring the same dedication to your company. Why this works? It tells your professional background. It shows your skills and achievements. It's positive and confident. Now you try. Think about your skills, your past work, and one achievement. Write them down. Then say them out loud, slowly, like you're talking to a friend. 2. Why do you want to work here? This is where you show that you have done your homework about the company. Bad answer: I need a job. This shows no interest in their company. Better answer: I admire your company's commitment to innovation and customer care. I've read about your recent project in renewable energy, and I'm excited by the opportunity to be part of a team that is making a positive difference. Why this works? It shows you know their company. It connects your interests to their values. It feels personal. 3. What are your strengths? Here, don't just list your qualities. Give an example to prove them. Example answer: one of my strengths is communication. In my previous role, I handled difficult customer complaints and was able to resolve issues calmly and effectively. This helped maintain customer loyalty and improved our company's ratings. Why this works? It names a skill. It gives a real example. It connects your skill to a positive result. 4. What is your weakness? Be careful here. Don't say something negative like I'm lazy or I'm bad at deadlines. Instead, choose a weakness you are improving. Example answer: I sometimes focus too much on small details, which can slow me down. But I've been learning to balance attention to detail with meeting deadlines by using time management tools. Why this works? It's honest. It shows you are working on it. It turns a weakness into a positive story. 5. Do you have any questions for us? Always say yes to this. It shows you are interested and serious. Example questions to ask. What does success look like in this role? How would you describe the company culture? What are the next steps in the hiring process? These questions make you look engaged and professional. Mini practice activity. Take each question we just covered. Write your personal answer. Then record yourself speaking. Listen back and check. Are you clear? Are you confident? Are you smiling? My friend, we have reached the end of today's lesson, but this is just the beginning of your journey to mastering English for job interviews. Remember, interviews are not only about testing your skills, they are about seeing your confidence, your attitude, and your clarity. Even if your English is not perfect, your positive energy and the way you express yourself can make a lasting impression. So, here's what I want you to do today. Pick just 2 phrases from this episode, any 2 that you really liked, and practice saying them 5 times each. Say them slowly, clearly, and with a smile. Then, tomorrow, pick 2 more phrases. Step by step, your interview vocabulary will grow, and so will your confidence. And if you want to make sure you never forget what we learned today, listen to this episode again tomorrow while doing something simple, like making tea or folding clothes. This way, your brain will start remembering these sentences naturally, without extra effort. If you enjoyed today's lesson, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Soft Spoken English, and share it with one friend who is also preparing for interviews. Your small action can make a big difference for them. Also, I'd love to hear from you. Which interview question do you find most difficult? Tell me in the comments. I personally read your comments, and I might even make our next video answering your question. Thank you for spending this time with me. You are doing amazing, and I'm proud of the effort you are putting in. Keep practicing, keep believing, and remember, your English does not need to be perfect to open big opportunities. It just needs to be clear, confident, and true to who you are. This is Rashika, signing off from Soft Spoken English. Take care, keep smiling, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.